Nyesom Wike, the FCT minister, former governor of Port Harcourt, Rivers State, have jammed this march this week. And this have made a lot of noise on social media. And when I read about it or watched the video, it was, I laughed because I know that Nigeria is actually a country of power jam power. Nigeria is a country of power jam power. So what happened? The thing is that a former naval oga have a particular land, and because of wetin he see Wike dey do, because of how he saw Wike notoriously grabbing land from people, some might claim that these lands are not properly registered. Some might claim that these lands are not, they do not have the papers they needed. So hence, the land need to be grabbed by the government. Now, Wike, in the past, I made a video about it where he allegedly allocated hectares of land, plenty hectares of land to his son. And then we also have cases where people have come out to cry out. There were some cases that VDM personally handled this year where Wike allegedly collected land from people and then gave it to his allies, his friends, through companies. And you see, when you want to collect a land from a Nigerian, from an individual, you want to collect it with the power of the FCT and give it, you are collecting a land that overrides public interest. For instance, you want to build, the government want to build a hospital in that place. The government want to build maybe a relaxation park in that place. The government want to build school in that place. The government want to build something. The collection of land have to override public interest. Now, you do not collect land to share to yourself or share to another individual. For instance, you collect land from Mr. A, and then you carry the land and now give to Mr. B. Mr. A want to build residential home. You collected the land from him and now sell the land to Mr. B to build residential home. No. So when there are issues that come like this, the first thing to look at is how can we regularize this? If there are some deeds that need to be done, how can we, you send in a letter, you need to pay so amount for this land because from our record, this and that. But that is not the situation. Now, this is a situation of power jam power. So the man kept his army, his guys in the gate there. Probably some men have already come before and the army chased them away. So Wike have to come himself. And if you watch the main video, you will see that there is a, what do you call this thing? Bulldozer. Is it bulldozer? This thing that destroy house in 1 minute. Now God go punish the drivers of those things. Because those drivers, I'm not sure they have ever built a house in their life. But if you see how they destroy houses. So that machine is already at the road there, but they did not come close to the land. You see in the main video when Wike was coming as a US president with plenty security, you see the thing, a park there, waiting for order, meaning that that thing is already there trying to destroy properties. There was a video that made round on social media a month ago where many people died from a house that was demolished in Enugu. People were living and people were still in the house where that machine came. Is it bulldozer or whatever? Write it in the comment section. Let me know the name. They came and they started destroying house. On the video, you can see people falling down. You can see people, human being falling down, dying. They were still in their room watching film, doing things when that thing came and started destroying. Now, so many people ignorantly will tell you that they were given notice beforehand. What is notice compared to the life of human being? What is notice? In advanced country, if because of one hostage or two hostage, the army or the police will not even invade. For instance, if someone use just knife and is holding someone in hostage, they will not break in with force. They will check whether they can take the person directly without harming the hostage, but they will try their best to make sure that that one life is valued. But we are living in an animal country where life is not valued. That is why people are supporting that atrocity. That people will be living in the room, no matter the warning you have given them, and then because they are not coming down, you will kill all of them by destroying. What is the important? Why? What is the thing you want to build in that place that is more important than the life of a Nigerian? Just one life. What is more important that you want to build? Okay, you want to build a hospital, Aba. The hospital you want to build, what is the purpose of the hospital? Is it not to save life? Now, you want to build the hospital to save life by killing life. Make that make sense to me. How does it make sense to me? Or make sense to anybody? A situation whereby a country will continue in this notorious way of doing things, then you must also look for another notorious way in order to follow the country. So the military man know that Wike have dealt with so many people. Wike is someone that removed a sitting governor. He removed a sitting governor. Look at what Wike did to Peter Obi. Look at what Wike did to Atiku. Look at what Wike did to PDP. Wike is not somebody you will play with. So the military man know that if monkey jam monkey, highest na draw. So now many people are saying, that soldier is too decorated in order for him to be put in the gate. Shut up, shut up. Do you know who you are dealing with? Do you know who you are dealing with? You are dealing with Nyesom Wike. Since the monkey have learned how to jump on trees without landing, the hunter must also learn how to shoot without missing. There is no how you can go to a dinner with the devil and you will not go with a long spoon. Allegedly, Wike has been collecting land and giving to companies that have been traced with him being part of the director or owners of those companies or his friends. Allegedly, he has been giving land to his family members. Allegedly, he has been disobeying court orders when it comes to matter of court. So, remember in Nigeria, immediately they tell you go to court, know that you have lost it. Who owns the court? Who owns the court? The other time, I brought in a guy here, Mayowa, that was telling us about the land grabbing situation in Lagos. He's a Lagos boy and he's into real estate. He was talking a lot of things. You can watch it on my channel, the video. He was talking about the land grabbing. He was talking about Tinubu. He was talking about how land grabbing work in Lagos. So, was the military man right to put a decorated officer in a private property? Now, that is the question the military have to answer. Because I do not know how military allocates guards. I do not know how they follow their orders. What I do know is that the young man was following order. And if the guy passed through NDA, which he did, to become a second lieutenant, the last order was to make sure that they do not allow anybody to come into the property. Now, Wike is what the Wike did. If you see in that video, you see him calling, is it a CDS? He's calling him. This boy, this thing. The guy collected the phone, removed his hand from his pocket. Because when Wike was talking to him, he took his two hands inside pocket, showing that he doesn't respect him. He was telling him, like, who the F are you? That was what he was like telling him. But when he was speaking to his Oga, maybe not the one that sent him to the command, he told the Oga, look at the order I have, look at what is happening. The Oga said, give back Wike phone. And he gave Wike phone. And Wike say, okay. Meaning that he have told him he's following order. Discuss with the person that sent him. Instead of coming here with journalists, coming here with a cameraman to show I pass Anyendeba. Instead of coming here to do, if you do me, I do you. This is not Ministry of Abuja. This is not Ministry of Justice. This is not Port Harcourt Government House. Now the next thing, you are calling an officer of the law that protect us. Is you are a big fool. Here in the UK, we are doing Remembrance Day. On the 11th of this month, November, in the 11th hour, where I was working, we stopped everything we were doing for 2 minutes to remember our fallen heroes here in the UK. You see people wearing this red, what do they call it? Is it popkin? Or what they call it? They wear it to work. You see it in their car. People wear it to remember foreign soldiers. Soldiers that fought during World War I to keep us safe in this country. But you are calling a decorated soldier fool. You are telling him he's nothing. You are showing him that he should not obey order. You are telling him it's like you are working on the order of the president. Which order is he working on? Which order is he working on? Are you telling us that the military now should be circumventing orders or should be thinking about orders? The militaries are trained to obey orders. And if they do not obey the last order, it will be disastrous. I know it is movie. If you watch movies, sometimes like all this naval movie, they are in a ship. Sometimes those guys controlling the ship will not understand the order the captain is giving. The captain will say, I do not understand the language, so bear with. He will say, lower the cabin at 4. Open the shooting range at this. Do this. You see the people telling Bose, like he will open his eyes and like, sir, we should. He said, do it now. And they will now announce, lower the cabin 4. Do this and that. Do this. Because the captain have given the last order. Now, at the end of the day, they will see why that order was given. Power, jam power, Wike. This is hope that there is still hope in Nigeria. That guy should be buried 25 years. This is hope that there is still hope in Nigeria. Now imagine 7 or 8 soldiers stopped Wike from doing this. Is Anyendeba. Imagine that 7 soldiers stopping. Now imagine the day that 200 million Nigerians will stand in their front. This thing is vexing me because Nigeria is I was speaking to someone, I was telling him, see, I have no business staying in the UK. I have no business staying here. But how can I stay in Nigeria where it is a power pass power situation? One of my investors called me when they wanted to kill me in Nigeria. He said that he passed me. In fact, this year, when I started, I came back, I said, okay, I'm paying back everybody's money. I am starting back my farm. I have relocated to the UK. That was when I gave the news. He came to my Facebook inbox and said, do you know that I have the power All these things you say that some people did to you, do you know that I have the power to do even worse to you? But I did not do it. This was somebody that sent car to come from Ibadan, and when he came, he met cows and he packed the cows and he met the farm in ruins, the people that came. But he was still threatening me. Do you know who I am? That is the Nigerian situation. So if you are living in a country where now, do you know who I am? You have to also know how to also organize your life. That is the country we are finding ourselves. Nyesom Wike remove a sitting governor, suspend him using the president. They declared a state of emergency in Rivers State because of what? Because agreement is agreement. That is the kind of governor we are dealing with. This is a governor that allegedly was caught on a tape discussing with his aide how much to settle election people, the agents. Have you given them the money? This is someone that allegedly his father is a pastor. And also his father is a MD of so many companies. And when you ask, how do you make your money? They will say, how do I not make my money? They will shut you up. They will shut you up. This is someone that went against protocol and carried his son to state meeting. Like carry his 2 children to go abroad to a state meeting, a meeting that was financed by the government. I say you want them to see, like you carry your children to a state meeting. See, the only way to face Nigeria is power jam power situation. If you are a nobody in Nigeria, you go find shaggy. You go find shaggy. And that is why I agree with this my guy, Mayowa. He was telling me something. He said something. Mayowa will be watching this video. He said his anger is that most of us young people that are supposed to occupy some position now in Nigeria are leaving Nigeria. For instance, it is not only about entrepreneurship. Some of us are supposed to be in the police. Some of us are supposed to be in the army. Some of us are supposed to work in the civil service, in the Federal Character Commission, become lawyers, work in Ministry of Justice. Entrepreneurship is by the side. We are supposed to do this civil service job. And I'm thinking whether I'm too old to start now. Because if most of us are in this position, we are going to stop this impunity that these people are holding our nation siege, holding our nation to ransom because of their selfish reason. It needs to stop. The time is now. We will not continue to allow this government or anyone to continue to oppress us. They told me when I was younger that we are leaders of tomorrow. I'm 35 years now. I never lead not to talk. I never even believe not to talk about that. And all of us now, the young ones, have accepted defeat and run away from Nigeria. We have run away from the country. It needs to stop. The time is now for us to stop all these things. Wike, see am now. Why you no enter? Power jam power. Nto.